All right, thanks for stopping by. It's a new day, new campsite. So I have left Cloudcroft, New Mexico, and I've come on up here kind of near Ruidoso. I'm gonna be meeting my buddy Greg up here. You probably remember him. His YouTube channel is Fit for Expedition, and he's on his way back down from Colorado, and he's gonna swing through and hang out a night or two. So this is the area that was closed because of the fires. Here, let me pan around and you can see the burned area behind me. Let me zoom in up on the mountain there. See all those burned pines? This area was closed until just last week. This road was washed out. And I will take you there and show you where it was washed out. Not only did this place have fires, well, after that, they had flooding. When I was on my way up here, it's just one house after the other that was burned down and then covered in mud from the floods. Just a disaster zone up here. I was really surprised that this area had been opened back up. But I'll show you the flood leftovers, I guess. This little creek doesn't have much water in it. Look at all the mud piled up here. The creek filled in with mud. Look at this. The little stream left over is just right there. Oh, the mud's still a little bit soft. So, oh my goodness, look at the debris right there. Check this out. Look where it all piled up. You can just imagine the water just rushing down this channel and piling up all those sticks and debris there. All right, let's look back up the little creek here. You see, it's just mud piled up on each side of the stream. All the way up. And I took this side, it's not too far in. I went on up and the road got really rough. You could tell the flood did a lot of damage to it. There's one other camper up here on up about another mile. I decided to turn around and come back down here and just snag this spot. It's real close to the road, but still, you know, I've got to pull through here where it looks like people have been pulling through like travel trailers and stuff. But I remember several months ago hearing about all the fires around Ruidoso, but I didn't know anything about the flooding. But all you got to do is come through town. There was like 2 trailer parks off the edge of the highway, and it looked like they just had mud and sticks just piled up under the trailers and on the side of the trailers, just completely destroyed. I just noticed something. There's a power line here. Look right there. Let's see, is the camera picking that up? Yeah, barely. No, that's not power. What are those lines? Maybe it's telephone wires. It's not electricity. That's funny, I don't see any poles. Oh, there is a pole right there. But these skinny little wires, it's too small for electricity. It's some kind of communication wire. That's funny that it's coming through the national forest like this. All up through here, looks like all the trees have already fallen. That must have been a previous fire because it hasn't been long enough for the trees to fall. First thing I did is when I pull in, I started looking up. Make sure I didn't park under a dead tree. All of these are living. That was the first thing I looked for. I am starving. I gotta get some food in me. But this is about the best place I'm gonna be able to find up here. I'm at about 7,700 feet. Weather's nice. It might be 80 degrees in the sun. It's really grown up. Since this place was closed all summer, no one camped here, so no one has trampled down all the grass. Yeah, I got on the Ranger District website and I saw that the closure alert had been terminated back on September the 6th. So this just opened back up a week ago. So here we go. Let me grab a bite to eat. Be back soon. All right, newsflash. I had a sandwich. Imagine that, a sandwich. And I also determined I'm only gonna be here for 2 nights. When I meet Greg, we're gonna meet in a different place. I got the Starlink connected. I'm trying the new mobile plan they have. Before, I was paying $150 a month for unlimited mobile Starlink. And now they have a new plan, it's $50 a month. And I think it's 50 gig, but I think I'm hitting more like 60 gig. But I started it in the middle of the month and they charged me $30. I was a little past the middle of the month, so I paid 30 bucks. And I think I'll be well under 50 gig by the end of September. But I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. I'm noticing a lot of places I can get by on my cell signal with WeBoost. So yeah, I'd much rather spend $50 instead of $150. But I just gotta see how quick I burn through that 50 gig of data. Here, let me show you how I got the e-bike folded up in here. This one folds up smaller. See here, it folds up and it collapses, and I've got like that much room between it and the door, and it's pressed right against the bed there. So I'll be pulling this out in just a minute and go take a ride. I've already been up this road about a mile, but that's as far as I went, and then I turned around. Only saw one other camper up there. So I'll get the e-bike out. I don't know, I might be running out of daylight. The shadows are getting kind of long here. Maybe tomorrow, and we'll see just how far this forest road goes and see just how much mudslide damage is on up in the forest. After I meet up with Greg, then I need to find somewhere to settle in for a week and slow down. The last week of travel has been a complete blitzkrieg. I'm spending too much money on gas, need to get back on budget. And to do that, I just go somewhere and settle in for a week or so. That's how I keep on budget. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.